This is no dick energy. There's zero dick energy in this.
You're exactly right. I love that analogy. Where's that been all my life?
I don't know. I just came up with it. To me, they are all just the biggest group of castrated, no penis, no dick energy, not even little dick energy, zero dick. It's the party of no dicks. That's what they are.
No, stop. Fuck both of you so hard.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes cast. We are not going back.
Oh, God!
Oh, he forgot to unmute.
Uh-oh.
Did he unmute yet? Okay. So we got the whole gang here with us today. Thank you for joining us here at 21st Century Suffragettes. And we love all our suffragettes, all our supporters. Thank you very much for being here with us. I know it's been a total shit show, and we're just trying to make it through day by day. And we got Benny Loco, we got Spy Ken, we got Mark, and Wizzy, which is now Mizzy. I hope you guys don't mind the nickname. Do you mind it, or do you like it?
Not at all.
Okay, good. So last week, I want to start with this because last week I forgot to describe the title. I forgot to describe the title of the show. And if you remember, it was called Shoot Him into Space. So for those of you who don't know, now I'm sorry, this is kind of a weird subject or whatever, but I have to tell it because it's really
Tony!
it's really
Shut
funny.
The fuck up, Tony.
It's really funny, and we all need a good laugh. So I've told Wizzy and Mizzy and Spy Ken already, but Benny has not heard this story yet.
No.
So my mom passed last Sunday, and thank you for all your condolences. You guys have been very sweet. It was expected. She's been sick for a long time, so it's not shocking or whatever. It was totally expected. I was well prepared for it. So I go Monday I cancel my dentist appointment, and I go Monday to the funeral parlor. And, it's very serious. It's very quiet, and there's nobody there. It's just me and this dude. And he's like going through, this is what we need to do, right? Bada bing, bada boom, bada ba, bada ba. So I didn't know about all these options for cremation. The normal thing is you put the ashes in an urn, right? It's what we all know. And when it comes to cremation, there's also other options. So you can make your loved one into diamonds. Uh-oh. I'm getting a phone call.
It's not time for phone calls yet.
I know. Hold on. But this is hold on. So continue.
Right in the middle of the story. Elizabeth.
You're gonna die. Hey, Benny Loco.
You laughing is already tearing me up. It made my cat jump up here and say, "What's the matter, Mama?"
Oh my God, you're gonna die.
It's the party of no dicks. That's what they are.
Let me get you on my big TV here so I can see I can't really see. I can just see the picture. I can't see the chat. I have to set this up differently somehow, some way.
Yeah, Diane did say.
My ceiling is leaking.
Oh no.
Yay.
Oh my God.
I almost slipped and broke my neck going to listen to my husband tell me that he wasn't going to the doctor.
Ugh.
It's like, I almost broke my neck for this.
Well, I just couldn't. It'll be worth it. Oh frick. Spike, and you heard what happened, right?
Oh yes, it's
Okay.
actually it's one of the options I've considered. So.
Well, yeah.
I was familiar with it before she told me, but yeah, let's
I mean,
not
I
spoil
kinda-
it until she comes back.
Right.
Expensive.
I know. I mean, not as expensive as a casket. Anyway, but yeah, it's interesting. But on the other side of this, since we're kind of waiting for Diane to get back, y'all, if she's having phone calls, she may be having a phone call from people arranging the funeral and so forth. So we need to be a little bit more patient with Diane.
Oh, I thought it was
in
a
these
phone
few
call
days.
into the show.
No,
I
yeah,
think-
she's dealing with her phone constantly ringing all week. So
Yeah, with her
Yes,
mom passing.
it's-
but while we're waiting for her, can we just enjoy the fact that Elon's son told Dinky exactly what all of us think about him and how
Yes.
fucking funny that is.
Oh God, what did he say
Listen.
exactly?
Children only repeat what they hear. They're
Out of the
little
mouths
tape
of babes.
recorders. And he was
Okay.
privy to that information somewhere else, and he felt obligated to share.
And they got no
He
filter.
he heard it enough times to feel obligated to share, which is the funniest part about it. But Diane, back to your story. You can create diamonds.
Okay, yeah, you can create, you can have them compressed into diamonds. Like you could have earrings made or rings made or a pendant made or whatever. You can have, like the normal urn thing, or you can do like a paperweight where it's like a globe and they add color to it and it's like a swirl. And I know Elizabeth is
Sand art.
losing it.
It's like sand art.
So he was running through this thing like kind of mundanely. You could make them into diamonds. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this, and you can shoot them into space. And I'm like, wait, what? And I started laughing so hard, and I'm like, I started laughing in the funeral director's face, and I was like, you can do what? I was like, I'm sorry, you really caught me off guard with this one. Okay, like you seriously caught me off guard. You can shoot them into space, he said. I'm quoting him. You can shoot them into space. So I start hysterically laughing, and I can barely control myself.
Oh my God.
I'm laughing so hard, I got to get the tissues off the table. When normally people are bawling their asses out, I'm laughing hysterically. So
Shooting them into space was not on my bingo card.
it
right,
was
Diane?
not. No, not at all. So he's like kind of moves on, right? He's like going through it's on a TV screen, and he's kind of scrolling through the options left to right, right? So I'm like, wait, hold up, go back. How much does that cost? He's like 12 grand.
That's cheaper than a casket.
Oh, Mom, maybe you're gonna get sent
Can I
off
just
with a bang.
When my sister's husband died, it cost $16,000 plus a bar tab that was probably $2 or $3 grand. So 12 grand is a fucking bargain.
Yeah,
It really is.
It's not cheap, Diane.
So
They
it
get
took
you
me.
when you're coming in, when you're going. Dirty
It took
bastard.
me
At least you're gonna
several.
keep it going.
It took me several minutes to like kind of calm down and come back to earth, if you will.
Yeah.
'Cause I was like, can you imagine my mom floating out in space, just being like, "Oh yeah, it's like super great." Like I just I fucking lost it. I was laughing so hard, you guys, and
Oh my gosh.
I
can't.
know it's like dark. It's a dark subject. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah,
it's
it
a
is,
dark
but
subject.
You know
but
what? We all come and we all go. That's the beauty of life.
Dark and
You gotta make the best of the in between as you can. That's
dark and
what.
cold in space.
But so
No.
Not only
shit.
that, but you become part of the ring of space junk that's around
Yeah.
the planet.
the space junk.
It adds adds additional meaning to that sentence.
Forever.
No one's getting off this planet alive.
So
Yeah, nobody gets out alive. That's right.
wait, John Deff in our chat just said the Saturn V package is $9,999.
Oh my God. The Cassini Project.
So after my meeting with the funeral director, I came home and I was like, I was just a little like just kind of I don't know. My brain, I feel like my brain has not been functioning on all cylinders. I feel discombobulated, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Even though
Natural.
I feel like I'm on top of it and everything, I feel discombobulated. But I'm pretty good. So anyway, I come home, I tell Tony,
I'll be right back.
and I go, hey, babe, did you ever think you'd hear this at a funeral parlor? You can shoot them into space. So it's been nonstop. I'll just say you can shoot them out of space to Tony, and the both of us will start laughing, and it just comes out of nowhere, and I just can't.
It does remove the tension a bit.
Well,
it
it did. And now I've got the guys like, texting me laugh emojis. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
the funeral director taking care of my mother's cremation is texting me
laugh emojis.
laugh emojis. Okay,
It's
so
probably the highlight of his week.
it's
Oh my God.
No, and there's other situations
funny,
that I can't talk about on the air, but I just could not get over that you can shoot them into space, and it's literally cheaper than burying them and having a full-fledged funeral with drinks and bars and food and da-da-da-da and all this stuff. It costs less to shoot them into space.
And let him be a member of our collective toilet ring around the earth.
Triple F or outer space. You figures.
Well,
Oh my God.
I don't know I don't know if you
Maybe
guys
a
are.
piece of her will bump into Elon's stuff or something.
If
I don't
any
know.
of you-
Maybe just
If any of you guys are actually interested, I suggest you start saving your money
Oh my God. I want to be a tree. I want to get thrown in the box in the
Yeah,
in a
I like the
cardboard
tree
box
idea thingy.
Be a tree.
Yeah, Lynn, it could be a scam and they never launch you.
What forces are going on here?
How do they actually launch you into space? I should inquire further and be like, I want to know because I might want to do it for myself.
slingshot.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, how do you
wanna-
slingshot
You
me
want
up
to be
in
launched on one of fucking Elmo's rockets.
Yeah, better
Gotta
not be in
have
an
something to get
Elmo
your money.
rocket.
Yeah, you get your money, and
Make sure.
your loved ones won't make it into space. They'll wind up on Waikiki.
Yeah, I was looking into that when it was a NASA option.
Too early for a phone call.
When it was a NASA option, that was
Yeah,
good.
when NASA was willing to do
Shannon
it.
Shanji, thanks for calling, honey. What's
Hey,
going on?
Shan.
You're welcome, sweeties. Love you all to bits and all that. And a couple things, really. I called Mr. Jeffrey's office and said, dude, some of the people that you're complaining about for causing trouble are doing that for a reason. We're giving you hints on what to do.
Shan, I don't know what,
apologize.
honey. No, honey, I don't know what you're talking about because I've been
do.
so disengaged. So, okay,
That's okay.
Elizabeth, tell me what's going on.
Sharon can tell you probably better than I can, but I can tell you Hakeem Jeffries is complaining about all of us calling and wanting and trying to tell our representatives what to do. It's like, wait a minute, Mr. Jeffries,
They serve us.
Yeah.
you serve us. We're
You
going to call you and
work.
tell you what we think you should do. Yeah, fuck you. You better
I
get
told him
right.
the same thing right on his YouTube page.
Mhm. Yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
you. I called my representatives, Democrats, all of them, Adam Schiff, Padilla, Alex
Yep,
Padilla, and the
Yep.
fighting 13th District of California's Adam Gray. I called all three.
Yeah. Shannon,
what he was actually complaining about is that we don't have the majority, so therefore, what can we actually do? And then AOC came back and went, "We cannot vote.
Yes,
that's what we can do. We cannot vote to confirm these people. That's what we can do."
And also not allowed.
Thank you, AOC.
Yes, thank you, AOC, and also because we cannot allow, because everything they do has a poison pill attached.
Yeah.
If they say, "Oh, we're going to vote to feed the children," and the Democrats go, "Yay, feed the children." Meanwhile, on the backside of that is feed them to the pigs.
Yeah.
Not feed the children, but
feed
feed the children
everybody
to
except
the
for the little
pigs,
brown kids, the
right?
little trans kids.
To the perverts, right?
Elizabeth, hold on. So, Shan, you got any other thing that you want? You said you had a couple other points you wanted to talk
Sorry,
about.
Shan. I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. Well, I was listening to some of your conversation, and I was thinking, if I happen to cease functioning before the end of this regime, I wouldn't mind going up into space and causing a little bit of good trouble with Mr. Muskrat's stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd do
Now
that.
that's
I'd
the
be
way.
perfectly happy to.
We can all shoot ourselves into space and be cogs in the wheels of all his satellites, and they don't function anymore. Space junk.
That for once we
Get him in his
can
junk.
I look at that.
Shan, anything else, honey, before we let you go?
No, that's all right.
All right. Thank you for calling in, honey. We love you.
Thank you, Jan.
Thank you, Shan.
So,
Bye.
let's be space junk be put in the cogs of this fucking bullshit. I don't care. I don't know what else to do to stop him.
Yeah, we need to stop. We need to not allow our representatives to vote for anything that they do, because it doesn't matter what they do. They'll do it in trade for something that is, again, further eroding. They've been doing this for 40 years. They've gotten really good at guilting Democrats into, but don't you do want to feed the children? Don't you?
Oh my God, I heard an
will
epic
feed the
thing.
children, and it says in fine print, the lions.
I think it was on Stephanie Miller or something this morning when they were like, well, don't you feel like Elon's stepping on, overstepping his boundaries? And then the Republican came back, well, don't you think it's bad that we sent $50 million worth of condoms? I'm like, oh my God, it's like the Haitians eating the dogs and the cats. This shit never fucking happened. It's all a fucking big lie. Fuck everyone.
Yeah.
So has anyone actually checked out the Doge website?
No.
And I'm going to refer to it as douche from here on out, because he is a giant douche. Yesterday, it was a holding place. It was literally a black screen with the douche emblem on it. Today, it's literally just a Twitter feed. It's a fucking Twitter feed. And if you go and you look at certain tabs, like to see what kind of funding they're stopping, it basically just says we'll put it up eventually.
Yeah.
It's a government website, and it's a fucking Twitter feed.
Well, the judges have blocked, so far the federal judges have blocked all this bullshit. So far as I can tell, they're blocking the majority of what he's trying to do, which is good. That's what Biden was busy doing there at the end, was getting these federal judges in place to block his bullshit.
And even his own judges are blocking it.
And even his own judges, George Bush Senior's judges are blocking him. I mean, my God.
Yeah, Spy, I'm looking at this website. It's got numbers, but it's got no specifics. It got no detail. Where do you get these numbers from?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no citations.
You want some numbers?
What little?
They're dictating.
Itemized.
No, they're dictating everything.
Here you go.
What they want.
Here's some numbers. Yesterday, Elon Musk and his fucking incel fucking minions. No, the incel clown posse. That's what I'm calling them. They're the incel clown posse. Elon and his incel clown posse stole $80 million from New York City that was appropriated by Congress for money because of the Republicans fucking over immigrants. Remember, they're moving them all around and all the buses and all this shit. Yeah, they
Texas and Florida sent them up there and didn't send the money along with them.
That's right. That's right. And then this is new today. Elon wants, now I don't know if it's been actually appropriated to him yet or not, but Elon wants $400 billion to from the state department to build his armored Cybertrucks.
No. But they can't be called Tesla Cybertrucks. They can only be called armored Cybertrucks. Tesla had to be removed from it.
How about if I flick them with my finger, they'll fall apart? So tell me how the fuck they're going to be armored.
They have a worse crash test rating than the Ford Pinto.
Yes.
I mean,
that's epic.
Yeah. Which used to explode, and that's why it was recalled.
Which is by design. The man doesn't care. He wants to kill Americans. They want to kill Americans. Listen to Malcolm Nance.
So has anyone checked to see how much he makes daily from the government?
I can't. I'll throw up.
Yes.
He makes $8 million a day off of our government.
That's the government spending that needs to be fucking cut.
No shit.
Right there.
An illegal immigrant, because he is illegal. He has broken our laws as an immigrant, and ripping us off from the inside. Wow, 8 million.
Oh my God,
8 million a day. So not only are we spending 20 million to send Dinky to the Super Bowl so he can throw a hissy fit and leave early, not only are we paying 1 to 3 million every time Dinky decides to go to the golf course, but we're paying Elon Musk $8 million daily. Every single day, we give him $8 million.
So you want to cut some waste, you say, hey?
Here's some waste.
Yeah.
Give me my fucking scissors, bitch.
No,
let's roll.
Suck both of you so hard.
And yet you have farmers out there about to lose their farms because they cut the USAID funding.
They voted for it.
They tried to douche my cat.
They hated women and people of color so much that they voted against their own best interests.
I must tell my story about my cat. Doobie.
Yeah, please go ahead about your kitty.
Yes.
Okay, so just so y'all know,
what's his name
I have
again?
this cat. His name is Doobie, and he's really cool.
Doobie.
He's got his own person, a Doobie.
It's a Maine Coon.
And he's a Maine Coon, and he's really very cool. He's got his own little swag.
Sweet boy.
He's a sweet boy, loving cat. So he was outside on his normal trip along our local creek, which is actually called, it's a creek that actually they use in my county to gauge floods, to do flood gauges off of. Okay, and it comes off of the local reservoir system, which in California is immense and extensive. We have some of the most incredibly complex canal and reservoir systems in the country, frankly, in the world. Right? It rivals the Dutch. And so here I am thinking, my friend who's cat sitting for me while I'm out here with Mark says, Doobie came in and I called him in and man, he's soaked. He's like, not just wet from the rain. He's drenched.
Oh.
I'm like, what the hell? And then I went, oh, they released the water into Tulare. Oh, local flood controls kicked in. Oh, they diverted the water to the creek behind my house. My cat nearly got douched by Donald Trump. I am convinced I'm convinced that Doobie got caught up in this and that he was probably clinging for his little life to the edge of the creek when the water came rolling down as a flood control measure to keep all that water from going straight into Tulare or the surrounding area. They diverted to the neighboring counties and our reservoirs. So yeah, I think my cat got douched. by Donald Trump's policy so far.
Crystal didn't take a picture of it.
I think we should make a short of this. My cat was douched by Donald Trump.
Right?
Would like to
I
see
put
it.
some
Oh my
lube
God,
on
you guys.
and got him on his knee.
I keep thinking of the alliteration, dinky douche doobie.
Yeah,
Dinky
Dinky
douche
nearly
doobie.
douched
Diggy
my
douche
doobie.
doobie.
Dinky nearly douched my doobie.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, you can shoot him into space.
Call from Shannon G.
Shanji's calling in again. Hey, Shannon, what's up?
Oh yeah.
Trying to outdo
I
Super
just thought
Saiyan.
of it. I just thought of those cars, and all I could think of is he's trying to spend millions of dollars into basically making a shaped charge on wheels. All of that armor around the vehicles, boom, explosion goes inwards.
Yeah.
What a dumb.
Yeah.
And then some.
Stupid.
It's so stupid. We already know this from the. Remember the
Cactus
guy?
Cactus Street.
No, remember the guy who tried to explode his Tesla with him in it,
Yeah.
with the fire
Yeah,
crackers.
in front of Trump Tower, Las Vegas.
Yeah, in front of
Yeah.
Trump Tower, Las
Yeah.
Vegas. It didn't
And it
work.
implodes.
It didn't work because everything stayed inside the car, and it didn't. Yeah.
Well,
Idiots.
I can tell you why he
Cactus
didn't notice that, and why he wants to throw all that money. He was probably busy having a Twitter masturbation fight with his little collection of Nazi henchmen.
Twatsies.
And
They're twatsies.
What?
I call them twatsies.
I call them insane
that works.
clown posse. No, the incel clown posse. That's
Yeah,
what I call them.
twatsies.
Oh, I've been using Stinky Dinky and Not My President Felania Muskrat and lots of communications around.
Well, we always appreciate it because now it was so funny because Hal Sparks read somebody's chat on his show the other day, and he goes, a question about Dinky. If Dinky does this and blah, 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 and he read it out loud, and he knew exactly who the fuck Dinky was, and there was no question. Everybody knew. Everybody knew.
It's getting, yes. It has legs.
It's unequivocal.
Dinky.
It has legs and a small little.
Shanji, thank you again for calling in, sweetie. We love you.
You're right back.
Oh my God.
All right.
Thank you, Shan.
See ya.
You're welcome.
No, by the way, Cliff Schechter gave us multiple shout outs, y'all, today. So, hey, shout outs to Cliff Schechter. Thank you very much. Everybody go check out Cliff Schechter's Cliff's Edge podcast.
Yes.
By the way.
Hey,
All right.
listen, we're 210 away from 1,000.
Yeah, y'all. We're doing really well.
So
Yes, thank you.
Let's pump it up, guys. Let's get out there and share
out
the
there and do
word.
it.
It's only taken us over a year.
And you go, Jessica Denson. Keep going, girl.
Yes, go, Jessica. No, we love the shout outs. Thank you so much to Cliff. I did not catch his show today because I've been on the phone all day, been on the phone all week trying to settle stuff, right? So I have to admit, I've been fairly disengaged, and I kind of don't like it. Like, I want to know what's going on, right? But I don't have the time to keep up with it. So I've been watching, clips all day on YouTube and my favorite, people. I'm finding that those 15, 20-minute clips talking about this stuff are like, that's where I'm getting most of my information, right? So I barely turn on mainstream media or whatever you call it anymore. I barely turn on my TV anymore.
Well, Anderson Cooper called somebody a dick this week. I think Mika and Joe Scarborough are kind of effed themselves pretty good. And
Garcia, was it Senator or Rep Garcia? He said, it was on CNN. I've got the video. CNN.
Oh, the dick pic?
Yeah, he's
Well,
like,
it's
I
on
got.
congressional record.
Yeah, that's on the congressional record. The last time MTG was here, she showed us all a dick pic, and now she's in charge. So I'm going to show you another dick pic. Here's a picture of fucking Elania. Oh my God, it was epic.
Here's your dick pic.
This is the way you troll,
Here's your
Democrats.
Dinky dick pic.
Yep, you keep pushing it. You keep pushing it. Oh, you're going to do this? I'm going to do it too. And here's a picture of another dick who wants to fucking control our goddamn country. Are you insane?
Yes. Exactly.
You're awfully quiet.
They are all just the biggest group of castrated, no penis, no dick energy, not even little dick energy, zero dick. It's the party of no dicks. That's what they are.
I am so not coordinated.
I can't twist my arms like that anymore, Diane.
I can barely do it either. No,
got old lady shoulders.
No, we have that 30-minute interview with Elon in the Oval Office with Dinky was, to me, so fucking disturbing. Now, on on multiple scales, right? The little kid, that's going viral. I love it. If it's true, I love it.
Wipe it on the fucking Resolute desk.
I was like, can you wipe it? I wish that kid had wiped his booger right on Donald Trump's fucking suit. I would have
right on his
cried
suit.
laughing.
Where everybody could see the glistening of it.
Yeah. But during that thing was very disturbing because Elon Musk is like, you've got all these people who are taking control of your government, and you. This is what you voted for. It was a mandate. No. It was no mandate.
But
you fucking liar. And 30-minute presser. Elon held court most of the time because Dinky, he doesn't look good, man. He looked like he was defeated, like was it Helsinki when he's met with Putin? Same body language.
What did
he? Yeah, he looks like his air. He's got a leak, a slow leak somewhere.
What came out of the mouth? What leaked out of the mouth of the babe that Elon Musk was using as a human shield?
Well, he told what was it? He told him that he wasn't the president and he needed to go away.
Yeah.
And
so
he told him
this, Dinky
yes,
this?
And he told him that he needed to shut his fucking mouth.
Yep.
Shush.
Because he heard that from Daddy.
Shush his fucking mouth.
Kids have no filter. They tell it like it is.
Yeah, and we've
got what they hear.
They repeat what they hear multiple times. Yep. That's the thing, okay, guys?
A 4-year-old,
saying it more than once for a kid to pick it up and say it
up to 600.
Oh my God! Don't I know
up
that?
Up to 600 times.
The most honest human beings on the planet are children.
Go clean your room. Go clean your room. Go clean your room. Go clean your room.
Up to 600 times.
Did it stick yet? No, your room's still dirty. Go clean your room.
But to me, it seemed like he has overheard that said numerous times, and that when his father says it, he gets praised for it. So therefore, he thinks he should repeat it, and he just happened to say it to the person that it was referred to.
And not only that, Dinky looked right at him. Dinky looked seriously right at him. The thing is, I don't think Dinky can hear anymore. I don't think he heard what he said. Because if he heard what he said, he would have grabbed that kid by the throat, and he would have.
No, they had him sedated.
Is that what
you
think?
He was sedated. That's all they're doing is they're sedating him. They're drugging him. They're wiring up, and they want him to speak, and then they sedate him, and they prop him up in the chair, and then everybody else who's using him as his puppet, as their puppet, gets to use him and do it all in front of God and everybody, and then they, prance him off into some other room, and then they, jack him up again, get him rambling again, and then they knock him out.
He's an ugly orange tool.
Yeah, almost.
So hold on. So the richest man in the world supposedly can't get a fucking babysitter. Number one. Number two. The Elon Musk is not the richest man in the world. Vladimir Putin is.
And besides the fact that he's bringing his child around a pedophile.
So
leave your child in
hold on
for about an hour there,
hold on.
Elonia.
He was also wearing a MAGA hat in the Oval Office, and that's against the Hatch Act, but who the fuck cares? Who the fuck is counting on the Hatch Act anymore? Nobody gives a shit. I just want everybody to know.
Giant MAGA hats to boot.
I want everybody to know Elon has accessed or corrupted 15 government agencies. 15 and counting.
Those are fucking crimes.
He's at it this very second, right now, as we speak. And he's got his fucking fingers all over the place.
Yep.
And every Republican in Congress or the Senate who could have stopped all of this is absolutely guilty of the same.
Yep.
Every one of them they're not even complicit. They're actively committing the crimes with these people, in my mind.
I truly hope when this all catches up to them,
right,
that they realize it really wasn't worth it now, was it?
Yes, you're right.
So
complicit at best.
Elon was asked in the Oval Office by a reporter if he's being accused of this being a hostile takeover, and Musk replies, "Oh, well, this is the mandate that people voted for." Another fucking lie. Like, it's so.
You guys, a mandate requires at least a 60 to 65% approval rating of whatever somebody's doing. That gives them sort of a mandate. That means an overwhelming majority of people go along with. In fact, the Congress does have a mandate to control guns.
Yes.
They have a mandate from the people of the United States to put gun controls up. There's an overwhelming majority of people, gun owners included, doesn't matter what political stripes, to put some controls on these firearms. That's a mandate.
And not only that,
but a slim margin in Congress isn't dick.
The other part of that is that the 15 agencies that he is infiltrating are the ones who've been investigating him and wanting to fine him for SpaceX, Tesla, fucking whatevers.
Yeah,
everything.
Same reason why he went after NASA. Everybody that he's going after are people who have him under a microscope.
Well, that's because that's what Russia wants destroyed. We started out with the space race, remember?
Oh, yes.
This is all about Putin. All roads go back to Putin.
That's right.
I mean, Elon is fluent in Russian. He loves Putin. He loves sucking on that little pud, too. And you know what? All of them's got orange around their lips, every one of them, including
fucking
Putin.
gross. That's what it is.
Wait, what did I just see in the chat?
Totally.
Where'd it go? Where's not
Has
like
it taste, Melania?
Yeah.
Does it taste like
Chicken.
old fungus?
Tastes like chicken.
Tastes like rotten mushrooms.
Where'd it go?
All slimy and inundated with syphilis sores. Look at those syph sores.
There it is. Bicycle Mike in the chat says Trump's mandate is Elmo.
Yeah, that's his mandate.
Yeah, mandate.
To me, they are all just the biggest group of castrated, no penis, no dick energy, not even little dick energy,
none.
Zero dick. It's the party of no dicks. That's what they are.
NDEs.
Yeah.
Yeah, NDEs.
No
right.
dick energy. Yeah, the cancellation of children cancer research. You know, nobody is for any of this. You guys are fucking. Yeah, you guys are like serious. They're just.
And then there's funded mandates and unfunded mandates. And what they're going
the
after
orange
is the
rainbow
funded
of
mandates.
shit-stained makeup powder. Oh my God.
I know. These guys are going after the funded mandates. See, there's unfunded mandates. That means when the government gives everybody a rule that you got to follow, but they don't provide the funding. And then there's funded mandates where the government actually provides the funding in whole or in part for whatever program they mandate. Well, they're all operating on zero mandate, never mind an unfunded mandate or a funded mandate. But what these people are doing is they're going to wherever that contract might go, like say that Title VII or whatever for that school. Well, they're just like, okay, we're going to end Title VII, and then they're taking the money. Because that money's already been allocated for this year for that thing. Yep. So they're taking that money and saying, well, we ended that program, so this is our money now.
Yep.
That's all they're doing. That's all they're doing. They're skimming.
Gin Up the Bay says a gaggle of dicks with no dicks.
Right, dickless dicks.
Jan Morgan says, make apartheid great again. Is MAGA. Yeah.
Send Elon back to Africa.
It's all about the
I
shard of
wouldn't
the
wish it
deal.
on Africa.
Yeah.
Send Elon back.
That's why, guys, I love you guys so much. You're so funny. Heathen Granny says, orange nuggets taste like rotten expired McDonald's.
Oh.
You know, McDonald's food doesn't mold. In case you didn't know, now you do.
Yeah, I saw
You
that.
know why? Because it isn't fucking food.
No.
Yep.
It's all preservatives. All preservatives.
Yeah. Robert Carr
there's
says
no known blue food.
Robert Carr says Putin just tells Trump if he doesn't fall into line, he'll release the P tape.
Yeah. Well, he's telling that to all of our politicians. Who is it?
Yeah.
Didn't we have a whole handful of senators or House members that went over there, like under Trump's first term, and had a little powwow with Putin on our 4th of July or some such thing? And I think that was when Putin said, "Hey guys, guess what? You don't play a game with me, then I'm going to play some games with you." And he's got half all the white men in Senate who are the biggest perpetrators of child predators.
Absolutely.
Yes.
White men, powerful white men. He's got it on them, and they're all just.
Oh, who the fuck cares? His dick is like a gherkin.
Robert Carr just said it's almost like strap-on energy.
Right?
Rabbit cock. Ladies and gentlemen, rabbit cock.
Chin up the base. Wait, chin up the base. Our chat is on a roll right now. Chin up the base says MTG has the biggest dick in the Republican Party.
The twat sticker herself.
You guys need to grow some balls.
Yeah, and Nancy Mace is the only dick in the ladies' room.
Yeah, no shit. Oh my god, she's had more gender affirming plastic surgery than any trans person I've ever known.
Oh my god. Did anybody share this out with the trolls? They're really good for bumping the algorithm.
Share it to all anyone you know that might be even slightly MAGA.
Yeah, even the slightly MAGAs can come. Come on, feed our algorithm.
How about
trolls?
How about Anna Paulina Luna wanting to subpoena the Warren Commission, which are all dead?
Dead.
Every time I hear her
Go
name.
for it, Anna Paulina. You just do that, honey. You chase that one. Please spend your entire...
You spend all your time on that, sweetie. You'll get it done. You just keep working.
Honey. Keep plugging. If you keep trying, the Warren Commission will come back to life and you can interrogate them.
Yes.
If at first you don't succeed, keep on sucking till you do succeed.
There you go.
No, I was not flipping you off, Jin the Bass. I was flipping Anna Paulina off because she's such an ignorant C-word. I don't even know what to say.
We don't flip our audience off.
Yes, we don't flip our audience off ever.
If I flip anybody off, it's Republicans.
We put them up there so you can put them up there too.
We're putting them up there in a collective. This is a collective fuck you to all the assholes that are trying to fuck
It's like,
up.
put your middle fingers up if you're down with me. Sway up from side to side so I can't see. When I flick you off, you better flick me off. 2 middle fingers in the air to say what up, dude.
Yep. No, that's a real juggalo or juggalette for you. So
that's Mama Diggs right there.
There you go.
Fuck Donald Trump. 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 Fuck Donald Trump.
I'm kidding. It's really good.
Fuck Donald Trump.
See, it's like, look, I just want you guys to know, we are not political experts. We are not, we just, what you're witnessing is our Zoom calls or our phone calls. That's what you're witnessing, because this is what we would talk about behind the scenes. We just, decided to put it in
just
front of the
decided to
scene.
share it.
Yeah, we
Share it with everyone.
We're just household engineers. That's all.
Yes.
The most important fucking job in the entire world.
Hey,
Domestic
by the way,
engineers and retired educator.
by the way, ladies, I heard some content creators today talking about one how the buying blackout doesn't really work because people just buy before and corporations can just write it off. But they did come up with a really good way that America, specifically women, could protest. And that is to literally go on strike. We will not do dishes. We will not clean the house. We will not do laundry. We will not raise the kids. We will not go grocery shopping. We will not cook your food. We will go
Sounds
on
like
fucking
vacation.
strike. And you guys can figure out how to rule the world without us.
Yeah.
And I
How
just
about
thought,
that?
that's a great way to go about it because we are, 51% of the American population?
And we're the power behind the power.
Yeah.
If I stopped doing what I do, Tony would starve and have no clean clothes and never take a shower. And yeah.
She's America's greatest penile shamer.
But yeah, imagine if women weren't taking care of children, men couldn't go out and work. If women weren't doing their laundry, making their food, cleaning their dishes, cleaning their house, they'd sit around with their thumbs up their ass, not knowing what to do.
Rolling joints.
Shit stirred.
Rolling joints for their old man.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine does that for me.
And deliver right fucking now. I'll be right back.
Fortunately, my husband does that for me, so because he's just that great of a guy.
Miss
I
Anonymous.
have pneumonia,
You.
so I've quit smoking. So I have pneumonia, and I've quit smoking. So
Good for you. Miss Anonymous in our chat says, I was going to say we are 51%, but in all reality, 90% of the power and strength. And I'm like,
yes,
Miss Anonymous, you are my new best friend. Call into the show. Let's roll,
I'm a
bitch.
notorious
Yes.
fantasizer about being a badass.
You know what I noticed? I want to tell you guys this from a personal standpoint. Dealing
I don't
with
fantasize it.
dealing with the doctors and my mom and the hospitals and the places and the fucking everythings, right? The women are the ones who can multitask. You know who I see freak out are the men who are going, this person's asking me a question and I need to put salt on the driveway and I can't do all of this at once. When women are like, all right, I'll take the phone call as I'm putting salt on the fucking driveway, and then I'll fucking, fold the clothes.
and you're feeding the
change
kid that's
laundry.
hanging
Yeah.
off your. Yeah,
Fuck you. We are multitaskers.
women are badasses.
Well, and we're problem solvers. We are
Yes.
problem solvers.
Yes. Who did
But we
I
are.
call?
We are the backbone of this country, and I think
yeah.
MAGA Nation needs a rude awakening in that
They need to
regard.
recognize.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Tony said, who did you call about the driveway? And I called him. But the people who were taking care of my mom, it was a new house. They didn't have salt yet. And I'm like, we need salt on the driveway. The nurses their cars are going into the fucking bushes on the side of the road because it's a fucking slippery, icing 45-degree hill. So it's been 20 degrees in Michigan for like a month. We've had no reprieve from 20-degree weather. Everything is solid ice. You guys saw the short. Everybody gay. You saw the short on our channel. Tony's trying to bring in some beer and stuff, and he almost wiped the fuck out. And he's wearing construction boots, right? So
Shit.
it's been
Well,
icicle up here.
I'm fortunate to be a powerful woman. I've been powerful, physically powerful all my life. And for the last 6 years, well, my husband's been being hacked away one little piece or a big piece at a time. I've had to take on all the roles. Even the couple that he had going, like making food.
Well, I know the firing order of a Chevy small block.
He's a much better cook than me, and we decided, as a matter of fact, on February 16th, it's our 25th wedding anniversary.
Aww.
We decided, like 20 years ago, that he would do the cooking, and I would just continue with the rest of the shit that I was doing.
Yeah, the cleaning,
Which
the organizing.
when we made this decision at the time, I thought, this is wonderful. Then I commenced to gain 100 pounds because his cooking is fucking fabulous.
Same here. My husband does the cooking, and I can't get rid of the baby weight because he is too good of a cook.
Men are good.
But I feel your pain of being a multitasking woman there, Benny, because I grew up in a household where with a single mother and an older sister, younger sister, and I was always the one who had to mow the lawn, take out the trash, clean out the gutters, all that shit that a dude was supposed to do. Yep, that was me.
I'm the middleman too, but in between 7 children, and I had 4 brothers to contend with, so I had to be tough.
I was a single mother.
Yeah.
I had to put myself through school. I had to work, and I was a single mother. I also worked in the ranch area. My parents had 38 acres of almonds. We dealt with a lot of stuff. I know how to cut wood and stack it. I know what a cord of wood looks like, and I know how to dig a freaking hole like nobody else. I know how to garden. I know how to do all these other. I know the firing order of a Chevy small block 1-843-6572.
Yeah. Self-preservation skills are good to have.
Freaking A, man, you learn. You learn to do it your fucking self.
That's right. So I refer to myself as a kept woman now, just because I don't have to mow the lawn. I don't have to take out the trash. I don't have to worry about the gutters. I don't have to ice or salt the sidewalk. I don't have to do that stuff anymore because I found a wonderful man who will do that and all the cooking.
There you go.
What gets me is women outnumber men.
They can be taught.
Women outnumber men in the fucking population. Why do they keep? Why in general are these old fucking white men keep getting reelected in the office? Why can't this country elect a woman as president of the United States? Other countries have been able to do this multiple times. Mexico has elected a female leader. Britain's done it multiple times. Germany has done it. Why the fuck can't the United States do it?
Because their misogynistic asses won't allow it.
And unfortunately, it's mostly older, mediocre white men
But
who
again, women outnumber men. Why are women allowing these fucking old white assholes into office?
Mark, it's because the Klan is still in power.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The KK Klan.
They just call it DEI, and they throw all these labels and all this culture war shit at all of us. When all of us
and divide us.
Yeah, they do it to divide us. The reason why white old men are like this is because they're still in the fucking Klan.
Yep.
Yeah, they're still in power.
But they're being elected in the office continually.
Because they don't offer anybody any options because they're already in power, so they don't give anybody the option to vote them out. They
gerrymander and they cheat and they lie and they steal.
I was just going to say,
everything they can to stay in power.
Yep.
If you look at the last election, that's a perfect example of all this.
Have run for president in recent years.
We've got to get over this. We've got to grow. We got to grow.
And we couldn't.
They play on men's misogynistic side.
Their insecurity. They play on their insecurity.
I'm stealing from someone else. This country isn't man enough to elect a woman as president.
That's right.
That's it. That's it.
You still need to go see a shrink, you little twat.
Just remember, chesticles are bigger than testicles.
Yeah, some of these twats do need to go.
Who's got the balls?
My fucking chesticles alone.
No, and I'm not trying to emasculate any of the men who support us. We love you guys. We need you guys to speak out more.
Step out of your box. Step out of your comfort zone. You see something, you say something. You hear something, you say something. Don't let another man sit there and degrade women in front of you. I see it all the time. And guess who steps right up and says something? I do.
Yeah. We need to
And
that's
it
the
only
thing.
is effective because they never see it coming. But if I was their wife, they wouldn't hear a fucking word I said.
Well, and I find it quite unusual, to say the least, that most of these MAGA men that we're referring to, because let's just be honest, those are the ones we're referring to. It's not the ones in our chat. It's not the ones in our life directly.
No.
It's those. But at home, their wife rules the roost. So they go online trying to act like they're big badasses because they can't do it at home.
Yep.
And it's their one outlet for it. So just remember that when you come across all of these, all this misogyny that you see online, it's because their wife would literally bitch slap them across the face if they said anything like that in front of her.
Yeah.
Truth hurts.
You're entering a world of pain.
I'm MAGA. Now, there's also, that's a double-edged sword because there's plenty of those MAGA men who absolutely terrorize and beat on their women.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've taken a few on myself.
That's how I got my traumatic brain injury.
Yeah, well, I've got a couple of more.
So. Because I stood up for a woman whose MAGA man was beating on her.
No, I stood up for a woman who was being beaten on, and that was me.
So there you go. But I'm not going to stay quiet. Even I'm even going to make more noise now that I have to.
God help them.
See, this was back in '97.
Right.
Okay, I've been calling this shit out all my life. That was my worst outcome for calling it out up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to shut up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank
Same
you
here.
for joining us for the 21st Century Suffragettes cast. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah,
Back
that thing.
Yeah. Back before
that thumb thing. Do that little thumb thing that we love so well.
And share it because that boosts it as well.
Yeah,
share it
even
out.
if nobody comes from where you share it, the simple fact that you shared it boosts the algorithm.
Yes, I was just going to say, if you don't have a place to share it to, just share it to the Discord. Send it to the Discord as a share.
Yeah, whatever.
Before I met
You and
Michelle,
Danger
Benny, this
Girl.
is one of the reasons that Michelle and I really hit it off. I used to be one of those people that sold light sticks at concerts. The people that would walk around just like, yeah. And I happened to be at a country show, which is not my favorite genre ever. But I was walking through the crowd and I saw some dude pull full fist back, pop his girl in the face. And I got up in his face so fast. And I was like, you want to try that to someone who can touch nose to nose with you? Give it a try. Give it a
Come
try.
on now, motherfucker.
And then right as he was getting ready to, and I was going to let him. I was going to let him because at that point I could have had him arrested and then I could have sued him. I knew that at that point. But before he had the opportunity, as soon as his arm went back, 3 security guards that knew me very well because I worked the venue frequently, knew that I got into couples like this frequently, so they kept an eye on me. They intervened and tossed his ass out. And me and his chick had a good time the rest of the night while I was buying her beers for so she could hold it up to her face to keep it from swelling in the black eye.
Well, I hope the chick left the man. I hope she left him.
I would hope so, but I can't honestly say. I just made sure that she had a good rest of her night at that point.
Well,
and I told her she deserved better. So
speaking of Michelle, how are things going there in the Democratic Republic of Congo?
So the last update I got from her was actually her newsletter that she sends out to everybody. So it's it had a lot of information in it, but the main thing I remember from it was that she still isn't certain that she can return to Goma at this point because not only is it M23, but there are other militia groups who are also trying to fight against those who took power, and it's so unstable. She doesn't know if there's any any available resources. I mean, she doesn't even know if she can get to her home, let alone whether she'll have power, whether she'll, be able to buy food, any of that stuff. So
she should come back to the States until,
I
figure
think
out what the fuck is going on.
I think that's what her game plan is, unless there's an immediate change in that area, that she's just going to go ahead and come back. She was planning to come back in March anyway, which I was really looking forward to, because she was going to come visit me again.
Yeah.
But if she does come back, I don't think she's going to have any time to visit. So,
well, give her my love and our love, and I pray, because what they're doing is Elon Musk and all them. They're the ones, of course, starting this. Them and Putin and all.
He's got his fucking hands all over it there too.
Well, anywhere they can create a power vacuum or create some kind of destabilization is a place where they can go in, swoop in, and profit off the grief.
Yeah,
that's their MO.
Yeah,
100%. It's totally their MO, and it's also to exhaust us. But guess what, bitches? We ain't going anywhere.
Ain't happening. We're the multitaskers of the speechy motherfucker.
Now, as you can see, I'm still taking phone calls well after 6 o'clock to deal with my mom's stuff. So it's like,
space, a final frontier.
Sorry.
You know me, Diane.
You're gonna send me into a coughing fit, Wizzy.
She's gonna send herself into her own coughing fit again. Right.
Yeah, we're not going back. Yeah. We all know,
going back. We were already there, and we're not going back. We didn't buy a fucking return ticket, okay? That is that simple. Ain't no fucking U-turns on this road of life.
No, we're going to be debris in your satellite.
It's too early for me. It's okay. Oh, my mother.
We're determined
Tony.
to be in your
Hi,
satellite.
Tony. Tony in the background.
Robert.
Okay, who broke Diane?
Robert in the chat.
Breathe.
Can you beam her up into space? Beam.
Elizabeth has been broken since the show.
Yes.
Beam. No. He didn't
Shut
say,
yourself out, Loaf.
He didn't say beam her into space. He said you can shoot
Beam her up
them
to
into
space.
However,
Beam.
whatever works.
We don't have that.
Thor's hammer can take you up there real fast.
Maybe Mr. Spock can help us with the beaming people into space, but
Maybe
that'd
the
be
force
great.
can be with him too.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Trying to think, but nothing happens.
Beam somebody up, Scotty.
Oh my God.
I have to admit,
Oh, what
sometimes
did-
that happens to me. I try to think and
Yeah.
nothing happens.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Danny Logo. I was like, yeah.
But
There's
it's
probably
only
green
a
bar.
minor hiccup because everything, oh yeah, that was good. Now I got it. I remember where I was.
Yeah, basically, I mean, I look at what's going on and I go, this is obviously a constitutional crisis. I mean, this is like,
Yeah.
there is no end.
Of course it
I
is.
don't. There's no stops. There's no protections. Like everything has been stripped away from us in 28 days, literally, or 23 days so far, and
He's trying to beat Hitler's record.
I just go, but the thing is, he can't do it without this help. I think to myself, I'm like, I keep saying forever, for the last, I don't know, 10 years, I've been saying, somebody do something. And we've had the lawsuits and blah 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 blah, and now they're all fucking gone, and he's obfuscated his way out of all of it. He cheated again in another election, and don't tell me he didn't, because I don't want to fucking hear it from you.
Go, Jessica.
No, when a cheater cheats, that's what cheaters do. They cheat.
Yep.
He's been a cheater
his
all
whole
his life.
Yeah.
Every endeavor he's ever been in, he's cheated.
Yep, 100%.
Every single one, even his marriages.
Let's all just remember, though, there is no statute of limitations for sedition or treason.
Nope.
Or
Murder.
Crimes against humanity.
Mm-hmm.
There is no statute of limitations.
Oh, I wish the World Court would pick him up. Oh my God, I wish the Hague would pick his ass up. Oh, that would be so good.
Now, I know you said that very low. Elizabeth, that was
some arrangements, let's just say.
That was a very low volume. And you just said, I wish the Hague would pick him up. That's what I was asked. That's what my question was. Can somebody come from outside the country and arrest him?
No, because we do not participate in the World Court.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is one
How
of
do
the
we get him out?
downsides of us not participating in the World Court. They don't get to tell our courts what to do. That is why.
I don't want to hear another person saying,
"Don't you know I'm loco?"
I don't want to
It is
hear.
crazy.
I don't want to hear another person saying that we can vote our way out of this.
No.
We can't, because they've gerrymandered the fuck out of all the they've rigged the vote. If you don't know that, 4.7 million people have been purged off the voting
only way
rolls.
to vote our way out of this is if everybody fucking shows the fuck up.
What country is it? Is it like Australia or New Zealand? If you don't vote, you get like a $100 or $50 fine.
You get a fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a mandatory, and it should be in a. Hey, this is called self-governance. It's audience participation, y'all. You don't get to have the benefits of the democracy.
Yeah.
You're not going to participate.
There you go. That's an excellent way to put it. If you don't support your channel democracy, then your channel democracy goes away.
Yeah.
So Cletus just cracked the door to let me know that Dinky just announced worldwide tariffs on everybody.
Of course. Because
la-di-da, like woohoo, like
everything's gonna get cheaper, cheaper.
And
yeah.
One of the comments under the video was it's 10 p.m. in London, it's 11 p.m. in the UK or in the EU, and it's 1939 in the United States.
Yeah.
The computer says no.
Bingo.
Okay, well, this is what I have to say, and this
29
is what
really.
This is what I keep
1929.
hearing. But the thing is that people are too terrified to protest. That we need to get in the streets. That we need to get out there. That we need to get loud. We've been loud. We've been loud for a decade, and nobody would fucking listen to us. We've been screaming at the top of our fucking lungs. This is a fucking bad idea. And what happened?
You're a goddamn disgrace!
It took us, a year to get to 780 subscribers? I love you guys for being here. But, no offense to the 790 people who are here or who have subscribed.
No.
790, fuck yeah. That's the biggest chat we ever had.
But what
we just need to keep going.
What I'm saying is that there was plenty of other people out there who were spewing horse shit on a daily, getting paid by Russia to tell the right that, oh yeah, all your conspiracy theories are true, and and reaffirming their whiteness and their Christianity and their weirdo-ness and their fucking fucked up, mixed up brains.
And meanwhile, Charlie Kirk
balls.
hasn't grown into his face, and Ben Shapiro's testicles have still not dropped.
Is it supposed to be this soft?
Robert, we're so glad you found us 3 weeks ago. Thanks for being here.
I just got I just got a message from Major Ojeda, and he's asking me to please share out his
Deflate Dickgate
secure.actblue. So I can't share anything right now. So in lieu of sharing the link, I asked him if he could come up on the panel right now.
His secure what now? What his? What does he want? Mark's looking for it. Secure.
Secure.actblue.com/donate/Richard-Ojeda-2. He's running for Congress.
Yes. Okay. His secure.
His secure.
He's
yes.
running again. This
we
is
will.
epic.
Mark's going to put it up in our chat. He'll get it there.
I just have to elevate our friend Super Saint, who calls in 3 times during the show, that she just said, deflate Dickgate. And I almost fucking peed my pants.
Yes.
Thursday night. We're about to make it Saturday.
Dickgate.
Deflate Dickgate.
Dickgate. Hashtag deflate Dickgate. Yes.
Hashtag twat stickers. Hashtag.
If you guys are looking for petty nicknames about the right, you came to the right place, because we will find them.
Thursday night. We're about to make it Saturday fucking night.
If you want them, we got them hot off the press.
Yeah.
I keep referring to them as McKnuckle draggers. So all of MAGA, they're McKnuckle draggers,
McMouth breathers.
Jesus.
Mouth breathing knuckle draggers.
I would say that, but I was a mouth breather all day yesterday because I'm so congested.
Yeah,
that's different. That's completely
and
different.
it felt awful being a mouth breather, I have to say.
I know. I've been there. We've all had a cold. We've all been sick.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's been like a little bit terrifying, but again, hilarious with this kid. Okay, I know you guys, when you guys started talking about when I had to take that first phone call.
Yes.
This kid in the Oval, Little X, his name is Little X, like he's a rapper.
Little X.
Little X.
I wish he fucking put his booger on Dinky and it just spread it all over Dinky's clothes. Yeah.
I can't.
And then when he was like,
for lunch?
So Tizzy did a video. You guys know who Tizzy ENT is, yeah?
Yep.
You think I'd get in trouble for playing his video on our show?
Probably not. He's really good with other content creators.
Is it from his social media account?
Yeah.
It would be great. It would be great if all of us content creators to get together.
Yes.
And make a bigger sound.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put his X.
I'm just saying.
Tizzy ENT.
Ex-human shield.
You know, as a show of hands for democracy, the pro-democracy channels should all strive to come together.
Hang in there, Crystal CNY. We got you. Okay. Sorry, I noticed a note said.
It's okay.
Okay, wait.
I wish I could see the chat.
Crystal asked me. Crystal CNY asked me a question. She said, "Hi, Diane. Hope you're well, doll. 2, Benny, Mizzy, Spiken, hi. And 3, did you see Dinky's emoji Midas Mel made during Boston Brian's stream last night?"
Yes, I did. Yes,
I did
Midas
not.
Mel made as a dinky emoji.
What?
Yeah, I saw that when we were in this chat. Was it Wednesday night? Wednesday night.
Now I gotta look.
Yeah.
Shit. It's gonna be good.
Okay, and Tiffany sent us an email. So I did not see the dinky emoji. Can I get a description of what it looked like? What did it look like, Benny?
It looks like Dinky. It's got
He's orange.
I gotta see it now.
He's neon orange with white hair.
With a little. With a Donald.
Looks just like this one.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Benny's laughing too hard to talk.
I was tickled pink when she threw that up in there. I was like, damn, that's badass.
All we need
See, we can't have emojis just because we don't have 1,000 subscribers.
I know. Well, we want to share this Tizzy ENT post that he posted on Blue Sky or wherever. I don't know where it was. Anyway, I love his breakdowns, and if you guys don't know who this guy is, please start following him. It's TIZZYENT.
Mark's dropping his links in the chat, so.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you, Mods.
Thank you, Mark.
You know, YouTube would be hell without us mods. I'm just saying. So, from one mod to all the rest of the mods.
I wasn't even going to post on this, and then I saw some clips that changed my mind, and I'll show you those in a moment. But first, Elon Musk yesterday, along with his son Little X, held a press conference in the Oval Office to discuss what Doge is doing, all while Donald Trump watched on silently from his cuck chair. And in the aftermath, one of Elon's fanboys shared this tweet that Elon reposted. It says, "History repeats itself," and it shows two images. The first image is a pretty iconic image of JFK Jr. playing underneath his dad's desk while he worked in the Oval Office. And the second is Little X seemingly bored out of his mind, crawling around on the floor while Donald Trump pontificates about what he liked watching from said cuck chair. But I can point out at least one glaring difference between these two situations. JFK Jr., as I recall, never had criticisms of his father while the press was there. Little X, on the other hand, has a lot to say, and there was a hot mic that caught some of it. So first is this little gem.
To restore democracy. This may seem like bull.
You heard that too, right? You're not the president. You need to go away. I'll play the clip a second time. Just you watch and tell me if that's what he said.
Watch the kids
to restore democracy. This may seem like.
That's what he said, but I'll go one better, because he also said this.
The prices from one year to the next are the same, and they're the mortgage or.
That one's clear as day. He says, "I want you to shut your fucking mouth up." And there's already people who are like, out of the mouth of babes. But let me just put this out there for your consideration. A child this young doesn't have this profound moment where he tells off Trump. He just repeats things he's heard. So if he says you're not really the president, chances are someone has said that around him and he's repeating it. When he says, "I want you to shut your fucking mouth up," he's either heard someone say that to someone else, or someone has said that to him, and he's repeating it. Either scenario is pretty disturbing. But perhaps the question we should be asking is the same one that Shea Jordan Smith asked on Twitter, which is, why the fuck is Elon Musk doing press briefings in the White House from the Oval Office? He is not an elected official. Why is he holding court in the Oval Office? Nothing about this is normal or good. I wasn't even going to post on this, and then I saw some.
So, in my opinion, this is what I want. This is what I have to say, and I was gonna say it in the chat. In my opinion, Little X, that little 4-year-old, was the smartest person in the room.
The most honest person in the room.
That's true.
Honest, smart.
That's true.
You not the president. My daddy's POTUS, and you need to shut the fuck up. I mean, are you kidding me?
He was kidding. He was being a kid.
Oh, yeah.
There used to be an old show on TV called...
and now they're trying to say it's fake. But sorry, Benny.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, it was fake. Just like the boos at the Super Bowl were fake.
I think it's child endangerment to have your child that close to a pedophile.
It is. It is. Of course it is. It's dangerous to use a child as a Kevlar helmet, too.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And let's all be honest here. The draggers, they will not care. They won't care.
No.
If one of them tries to go after him, they're not going to give a shit that his kid's there.
Mm-mm.
They're not going to care.
Nope.
They don't.
Naughty.
But the children. How many children have been watched and die in the last 10 years in a motherfucking classroom?
Yep.
But the children.
Yeah, don't tell me it's about the children. I don't want to hear it anymore from you hypocrites.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm giggling again because, again,
I
our
feel sorry for the
chat,
poor baby.
our chat is
So
epic.
do I.
Our chat is epic. I love you guys so
Who
much.
you're born to.
Okay, I'm trying to find it again. Hold on. Shinji. Mick Nunt Fuckers.
McNunt fuckers. That's pretty good. Almost like a McNunt fuckers.
Brian put a picture
McNunt fucks
on Blue Sky of a close-up of that. Okay. And I said to him in the comments, he should get just the cap of a baby doll head and put it in there. Glue it in, superimpose it in there so it looks like his mangina is giving birth.
Honestly.
Yes. It must be done. Whoever knows how to do that shit, it must be done. It's not me.
So
I don't know how, but it's easy for people who know how to do that shit. Just drop a little crowny baby head right there in
I
that.
just really feel so sorry for that little kid. I mean, like, I'm
I
a
know.
educator. I can't stand to see this.
Call from
warping of
Kathy
these
Zinn.
children's
To accept,
minds.
press
It makes me
1.
want to hurl. But you know what? I tell you what, that little
Hold on,
kid's going to
Kathy.
be the undoing of all these sons of bitches.
Yeah.
I just worry that he's I worry that he's literally being diddied by daddy or his daddy's friends.
Yeah, well, you have to worry about anybody
and I think
who's around these people, especially children.
Yes, drives me batshit.
All right. It's Kathy Zinn. Kathy Zinn, how you doing?
Where's my cat? Where's my cat when
Hello,
I need her?
suffragettes and suffragettes.
All right, hold on, Kathy. Somebody's
I-
calling in. We cannot take 2 phone calls at the same time, so please call in when Kathy hangs up. So, Kathy, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, not a problem at all. I was just calling to bring up the fact that little X's mom is not happy at all about him being on television. This is according to something called The Cut, but it's also in People magazine, some other places. Much like the rest of us, Grimes is pissed at Elon Musk again. Weeks after denouncing her ex's apparent embrace of Nazism, the singer scolded Musk on X, this time for bringing their 4-year-old son to the Oval Office for a photo op with Donald Trump. But anyway, so somebody on X said, little X was very polite today. You raised him well. He was so cute when he told DJT, please forgive me, need to pee. And she says, he should not be in public like this. I did not see this. Thank you for alerting me, but I'm glad he was polite. Sigh. And back in January, because Grimes and Musk, who share 3 children, have been locked in an increasingly tense custody battle since 2023, while Musk trots their oldest son out like a political prop, apparently against Grimes' wishes. Her quote from January is, I have made it clear I do not approve of that in every conceivable way I know how. That was when he dragged him to Mar-a-Lago for a New Year's Eve party, this same kid. And she says, I am desperate to solve it. It is a personal tragedy to me, but currently I don't know how to do that. So basically, to me, this is the double whammy of, yes, I'm bringing the kid out so I look like dad and I'm cool and all that. But he's throwing it in her face saying, I can bring this kid wherever I want. There's nothing you can do about it.
She needs to take that child to an independent medical examiner and find out if he's been raped at Mar-a-Lago.
Well, Mary Spirit in our chat said, good idea. We should all call Child Protective Services on Musk.
On Elon.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
Oh, I agree. But I just wanted to point out that the
he
mom
has been suing
is
her.
not
or she's been suing him, and he's going to do to her what Donnie does to everybody else. He's going to wear her down in the courts. She has had no access to that child since she's had him.
Mm-hmm.